Duty. I'll get to it eventually. So great games. I'm loving it. I'm not
Oh yeah.
disappointed.
And one thing I was kind of surprised at, although I knew it was expected. We had heard what the launch titles were going to be. We heard what was going to be delayed, until December or next year or whatnot. But it still kind of surprised me when I went in to see what games were available, and there wasn't a huge list. I mean, it's been so long since we had a launch that you're just used to going into the game section on the 360 and you see like tons of stuff. And it was a little shocking to me just to see, maybe what, like 2 dozen titles, if that.
Yeah.
So that was another interesting thing I wanted to mention.
And I need to say that we got people in our group watching the show that just got an achievement for watching Twitch for an hour. So yeah,
Yeah,
TXL get you achievements, baby.
I was actually thinking about running upstairs and connecting up to it.
You should. I didn't see mine pop. I'm sure mine did, but um, obviously, if the guys in the group are, I've had it on
Hmm.
since then too, so it probably popped.
Oh yeah,
But my TV's muted, so cool. Glad that
yeah.
worked.
What apps did you wind up using?
I
Just curious.
downloaded Twitch, the Blu-ray
Yep.
player, which was
Okay.
weird. You had to download the Blu-ray app to run Blu-rays, but I thought that was
Probably a
fine.
licensing thing.
Probably.
Yeah.
Um, what else? Twitch and Amazon. I think that was about it, really.
Yeah.
That's
Just
all I
before
can
the
think of off the
show.
top of my head.
Yeah, just before the show, I loaded up Twitch, Netflix, YouTube. I actually got and the
Oh,
Machinima.
YouTube and Netflix, or not
Yeah.
Netflix. YouTube and Twitch, obviously the Twitch app, but
Oh yeah.
yeah, YouTube. I forgot about it.
And I used the YouTube app for a little bit. It was nicely done. It had, you know, uh, it kind of reminded me a little bit of the PS4 or PS3 style, or I guess the Sony style
Oh yeah.
thing where you scroll up and down for what you want, and then left and right for what's in there. Like trending, recommended. You scroll up and down, and if you have subscriptions, if it's tied to your Google account, all the stuff's in there, and then the videos are left and right. But it's a nice interface. I watched a little bit of a video, and it was good.
Cool.
Um, there was something else I was going to say. I don't remember what it was now. Oh well. So nicely done apps so far.
So, what do you think the next app everybody needs to get is? Segway. Segway.
Oh, I'm like, what? Where
Segway.
you going with this one? Where are you going?
I'm going into your next topic.
Yes, yes, yes. Oh man, I'm asleep at the wheel, my friend. Sorry about that. Okay, so uh, I briefly mentioned it a couple seconds ago. There's the Machinima app on Xbox One. It was announced. Um, when was this? On November 18th. It was announced, and it's there. I haven't really messed with it. Did you?
No, I need to go grab it.
Yeah. So yeah, Machinima app. Watch the videos and stuff. I guess, right?
Well, you understand what it does, right? The Wingman,
Yeah.
the Wingman app. So if you're
Yep.
stuck
You can
somewhere, you
access
can,
tips, tricks, strategies
yeah.
via Machinima Wingman while you play.
So what's cool? I mean, you can even like pause like your game, and you can switch the Machinima app because you can have it snapped in. If you want to make it full screen, you can.
Yeah.
So you can watch like the guide or how to get through where you're stuck, and then
Yep.
just go right back. I mean, that's awesome. You don't have to like pause, go to your computer, pull up your iPad or whatnot or whatever you did before. Now it's like right there on. I mean, that is just awesome. I think that is so cool. So next gen, I love it. So, alrighty. So I want to get into some Twitcheroony stuff here, and oh wait, did I just pull up the wrong article? Oh no, here we go.
Hey, by the way, that last story was on Major Nelson's blog, and he's got his Twitter feed on there. So he goes, "Spending the next few days in my mom's house showing her Xbox One." That made me chuckle. And
Cool.
checking things off her tech support's to-do list. Yeah,
Uh,
we've all been there, I guess. The tech support to-do list.
yep.
Anyway, it made me chuckle. Back at you, my friend.
Alrighty. So Twitch, as you guys all know, you're probably watching us right now. Twitch, there's an app on Xbox. So what's kind of cool about this is that there's achievements with this, and I know some of you just got the newcomer for watching 1 hour of live video in Twitch, but come back each and every Sunday to watch Rob and I because we always go over an hour. But you get other achievements. There's one for watching for 10 hours is the competitive. There's best viewer for watching 100 hours of live video on Twitch. So after
Mm.
100 episodes, you will be ready to go. There's the hipster. Watch 1 hour of live video on Twitch channels that have less than 10 viewers. The talent scout. Watch 10 hours of live video on Twitch channels that have less than 10 viewers. Wow, that's kind of lame. I guess we can't help anybody with that unless we really tend to bring the suckage and people stop watching. Max bandwidth. Watch a single channel on Twitch for more than 8 hours consecutively. We
Okay.
can't help you with that one. I'm so sorry. I'm not recording for 8 hours. Around the clock. Watch at least 1 minute of live video on Twitch in each hour of a full day. That's insane. That's like 24 hours.
Wait, what
And then
was that?
you got to watch at least 1 minute of live video on Twitch in each hour of a full day. So you'd have to have 24 minutes, but 1 minute in each hour.
Couldn't you just let it sit for
I suppose you
24
could just leave
hours?
it on a channel and hopefully someone's going to
Yeah.
be broadcasting all night.
Yeah,
If
just
you,
pull up one of the Minecraft channels.
there you go, and just let it go for 24
Yeah.
hours.
Yeah.
Watch a total of 10 hours of live video on Twitch between peak viewing hours from 7:30 to 11:30 p.m. on a weekday. So, um, but yeah, you can get in and search. Again, at currently you can't live stream your games to Twitch. Microsoft has said they're working on bringing that ability to the Xbox One, so we should see that in a future release. Right now, you can look by games or by channels, and it looks like when you do the channels, it looks like it's limited by like people that got like 20,000 people watching them, you know. So when we get bigger, we might be there, but right now we're still small shop. So, but as you guys keep spreading the word and watching us each week, we'll continue to grow. But you can do the search function, which I do not believe exists on the 360 version because I was looking at that a few weeks ago.
Okay.
And so you're gonna have to do this on Xbox One to find us and do a search. Just type in THISXB. I got that far, and bam, our channel popped up on the screen, and you should be able to check us out, as many of our people who are watching right now have. Um, so that's kind of some. But I mainly wanted to bring that story up for the achievements. I thought that was kind of cool that people can get achievements just by watching their favorite TXL
Yep.
episodes. Um, I don't know, too. You might be able to go back and watch. We've got what, three? This is our fourth Twitch, I think, third or
Is
fourth
it?
Twitch
Yeah, something
that
like
we've
that. Yeah.
done. So if you can, yeah, but I don't think you can't get to them. I don't think through the app. So that's never mind. That's not going to work. So
They can watch it through YouTube, right?
certainly, certainly they can, but that doesn't give them
Absolutely.
the whatchamacallit, the achievements. So, but anywho, yeah, I think that's pretty much it. There was another story that I wanted to talk about in types of this, and that's with the Xbox One can't Twitch, but you can use the DVR system. So right now we don't, Microsoft doesn't have a setup to do the live streaming to Twitch, but you can use the Upload Studio, and I don't know if have you messed with that at all yet, Rob?
No, I haven't.
It's kind of interesting. You can holler at your Xbox record that, and you're going to see a video later on in the community section of Mr. Vengeful Loki. He hopped into my Dead Rising 3 game last night, and he was wearing a dress. And so I said, Xbox record that, and it did. And I today I put the clip together and I threw it up on our YouTube page, and I'm gonna put it here into the broadcast later on when we get to the community section, so everybody here can see Mr. Vengeful Loki in a dress, or at least his character in a dress, not him, obviously. So, but we can use. Make sure if you do something cool that you say Xbox record that, and it will record. I think it's like 30 seconds. It'll capture the last 30 seconds for you. So if you had pulled off some cool move or headshot or something you want to capture, you can. And then you can use the tools to edit the film and upload it. If you want to share it out to YouTube, what you want to do is save that file. You can save it to the Upload Studio, or you can save it to SkyDrive. Save it to SkyDrive. And then you can log into SkyDrive, download the file as a regular video file on your machine, and then you can upload that to YouTube or your favorite sites. And oh man, broadcast is finished on the whatchamacallit, on my Xbox One. So, but that's it. Hopefully that gives you a little extra tidbit there of information on that particular item. So.
Yeah, one thing that I was going through when I was trying to figure out which game I wanted to get is I wanted to go through in the games and find trailers and all sorts of videos, and I was really surprised at the lack of them. However, they did have clips of people playing, so I was actually kind of thinking about that, where instead of a professional trailer that they have to sell the game, you basically have hundreds, thousands, or whatever of people out there doing them for you. And I was actually watching one guy. He had a really sweet clip from Rise. It was fantastic, and it was one of the things that actually kind of sold me on the game. But I just thought that was interesting, also in terms of the video clips.
Right. So, all right, cool
Okay.
stuff.
All right. So with the launch of Xbox One on Friday, there is now a new Smart Glass app for Xbox One. Smart Glass is something that's been out for some time now for the 360 version, and these apps, I guess, don't mix. So there's a new one that's available for download now. Make sure to grab it if you've got an Xbox One. So a couple of things that you can do with Smart Glass is you can search for the perfect game. They say don't waste any time. Search for new Xbox One games so you can jump right into the console when it's ready. You can even check out game DVR clips already uploaded to the community. That's kind of interesting. Also, you can keep up with friends, connect with friends, and the Xbox Live community even before you finish setting up your console. Use the app to see what your friends have been up to, check out their latest achievements, or even read your messages while you're waiting. And you can personalize your dashboard, pin your favorite games and apps to the home screens, so you can jump into the activities as soon as you finish setting up your console. Obviously, this is worded prior to launch. But connecting Xbox One Smart Glass to your Xbox One is easy. Just use the same wireless network on your Xbox One Smart Glass enabled device, and open the app to automatically connect to your console. Once synced, you can use Xbox One Smart Glass to fly through your console setup by using gestures to navigate and your device's keyboard to log into Xbox Live. I wonder if maybe because they have this, maybe they won't do a little keyboard for the Xbox One. You know how the 360 has that little keyboard? Because you got one, the chat thing, whatever it's called.
Yeah, I don't expect that we'll see that.
Yeah.
So,
You could easily do that with
especially now that the
Smart Glass, I
headset
guess.
sticks out there.
Yeah.
So, cool.
Then they say, additionally, we're excited to bring you immersive second screen experiences with Xbox One Smart Glass and have partnered with developers to deliver amazing experiences for movies, games, and apps available on day one, including Star Trek Into Darkness, Fast and Furious 6, Dead Rising 3, Just Dance 2014, Battlefield 4, Internet Explorer, and Machinima. So, grab the Smart Glass app for Windows Phone, Windows 8.1, and Android devices now. And, I guess that also includes iOS, which had a slightly delayed launch, but it should be available now. So that's pretty sweet. I remember seeing it's like a little security thing on there, which basically, or on the Xbox One, where it said what Smart Glass enabled devices it would allow. Like any on your network, or certain ones, like ones that are logged in as you, etc. So I wonder what kind of issues that might pose.
I don't know.
Yeah. Yep. So that was that. Smart Glass. Grab it.
All right.
Enjoy it.
So for the next thing here, I'm going to, Rob, I'm going to ask that you mute, because I'm going to
So
play
bossy.
a video of, it's just a quick upload studio video, and they talk about how to use it. So I just want to run this real quick. So we'll be back in just a moment. Enjoy.
Okay.
Let me show you how easy it is to customize and share your clips in Upload Studio. As you can see, my clip is now preloaded in for me, and I can jump right into editing. We're going to go ahead and do picture-in-picture, so I can add a little bit of personalization to my clip. Let's grab that crash at the end. Bam! Here we'll record some Kinect footage to go along with this moment. Hey, watch your 6! Now I can add a skin to add some professional-looking video effects. There's a lot to choose from, but my favorite here is stripes. Okay, let's go ahead and finish and upload this and share it to SkyDrive. Now I can preview my clip in full fidelity while I'm waiting for it to upload to the cloud. Hey, watch your 6! And just like that, it's already up in the cloud. Xbox, go to SkyDrive. This is already on my PC now, ready for me to share with Facebook or YouTube. And all of this has been done right here on Xbox One.
All right. So there you guys saw that. And what I'm going to do now, one other quick treat, I'm going to go ahead and throw in the little video.
Come on, Bo. If you're gonna wear a dress, at least shave your legs. Come on.
So let's see that again as I was resizing that window. I'm going to play this one more time for the audience here.
Xbox, record that. Let me show you how easy it is.
Whoops, I clicked on the wrong one. So I forgot this thing takes it to the top. Let me play that one more time for you guys.
Come on, Bo. If you're gonna wear a dress, at least shave your legs. Come on.
So there you have it. There's Bo in his dress. Or Vengeful Loki, as he's known. He popped into my game and had that on, and I was just like, I was like, what is that? It looks horrible. So it was pretty funny. So, but anyways, we can move on to the next story that you have, Rob.
But still, I didn't know if I was still muted or not. All right.
So remember, you're not safe on Xbox Live anymore because it can record you.
Yes, that's right. Or as some people think, it's recording you all the time. Thank you, NSA.
All right. So what's next, Rob?
Okay. So SkyDrive is some new functionality, of course, with Xbox One, and it gives you, I guess, a lot of possibilities. One is bragging rights. You like that, don't you?
Sure.
Sure, yeah. So with Game DVR and the upload feature that Mark just showed over here, the Game DVR makes it possible to capture the most epic moments in your gaming experience, or maybe not so epic, depending. It says you can snap it to the side of the game and begin recording up to 5 minutes of footage at any time. And I believe that number has been pretty consistent since they talked about this. I don't remember it ever being less or larger. You get to choose whether you want to capture the last 5 minutes of gameplay or quickly capture the last 30 seconds simply by saying, Xbox, record that. Hit the game DVR notification, or say, Xbox, go to Upload Studio, and you will quickly move into the app where you can create personalized footage, edit game clips together, trim them, picture video, voiceover commentary, choose a skin, etc. You can simply say, Xbox, go to Upload to view all of your clips, or go back and edit anything you recorded from earlier gameplay. After editing the clip in the Upload Studio, you'll have the option of uploading and sharing content with your friends or the entire community, or saving clips to SkyDrive. When you choose Save to SkyDrive, your clips will be saved into a folder titled Xbox Games Clips, and the 720p MP4 file syncs across any smartphone, tablet, or PC, allowing you to share your greatest moments anywhere. With the game DVR clips in SkyDrive, you'll have complete control over your clips. Basically, you can host it on websites, save it to your hard drive, and do whatever you want with it. So that's something that is up and live right now, since the launch was a couple days ago, and I'd be curious to see where this goes. It's going to be some neat content people are surely going to make.
Yep. Cool.
Yeah.
All right. Well, the VGX is around the corner. We used to know these as VGA, the VGA Awards. They changed it to Video Game X. I don't know what the X stands for, but it's the VGAs. But Microsoft has hinted at some reveals and some Quantum Break details at VGX. So Microsoft appears to be preparing numerous reveals for December 7th VGX, formerly the Video Game Awards. Speaking with Polygon about pending announcement, Microsoft's Phil Spencer said, "We got a lot of news. Frankly, we've got enough news that our E3 would be a little overloaded if we kept everything for that. We're being real thoughtful about the news that people want to hear, and also the right time to announce games so that we're not too early." In terms of existing games, Spencer said of Quantum Break announcements, maybe VGX would be a good place for that. He's definitely hoping to share more on the Alan Wake team's new one in 2013 at any rate. It may be before the end of the year when we talk more about what the story and the gameplay is for Quantum Break. We have a pretty good piece that I'm trying to coerce people into pulling out before the end of the year. Showing the full Remedy vision with Sam Lake giving a pretty good description of how the game works with some new gameplay footage. Spencer quelled any excitement about any Black Tusk Studio announcements, however. He says, "We're really just wanted to announce at E3 that the studio is up and running and they were doing something." He said, "And while it may not be ready to show just yet, Insomniac Games on Sunset Overdrive has passed its vertical slice, meaning that the studio's demo to Microsoft hit the publisher's expectations." Spencer said, "We're playing a full section of the game, feeling really good about the open world gameplay that they've put together." And then he says, "Don't expect any Gears of War's reveal either, as Spencer previously told IGN the ball was in Epic Games' court." And of course, Epic doesn't have Gears as a priority at the moment. But December 7th could be another good day for Xbox One gamers. We should get some more information on Quantum Break and possibly some new game releases, or maybe some new stuff coming to the Dash, or maybe some changes. So,
and hopefully it's not going to be a day that lives in infamy.
Okay.
Isn't that like World War II Day or something? December 7th. It's right around there.
Oh yeah, it is, isn't it?
Yeah.
So, good one. Ooh, see?
Yeah, look at that.
All right.
I remember something from my school history class. And actually, that was it.
All right.
All right. There's a pretty cool post on Major Nelson's website last week. I believe this was on Wednesday. It was titled "How to Party It Up on Xbox One." So this was from Steve Dolan, whose team works on the party system, amongst other things, and he wrote up a couple things here. So basically, he writes, "Hi, my name is Steve Dolan. I'm the programmer manager responsible for the multiplayer and achievements experience on Xbox One. Like most of you, I'm stoked about the new wave of online titles coming in the next year. Here's how we're going to make it easy to party up and play these great games on Xbox One. It's always a party. When playing online games on Xbox One, you're part of an Xbox Live party. When you go to your friends list, you'll see your party right there at the front that shows the game your party's playing. You'll also see all your friends' parties, making it quick and easy to see who's playing online and who to join. Of course, just like 360, you'll be able to set if your party is joinable or if it's invite only. If you see the perfect match and the party's open, you can simply join if there's room for more players in the match and the game thinks you're a good fit using Smart Match in terms of skill, playing style, etc. You'll be offered a slot automatically. If the game is full, you can check out other games, TV, and apps while you wait for the game to open up. Go to work on your killer instinct moves, watch your friends' upload videos, or check out your favorite Twitch personality while you wait for a slot to free up. When more players can be added, you'll receive a notification and have a limited amount of time to accept. Just say Xbox join or use your controller to accept the match. Two of my favorite features are parties and Smart Match. Now, when you combine these features together, you get a new superpower we call Party Scout. Imagine you're watching Netflix and your friend sends you a party invite. You accept and start chatting about what you want to play. Your friend tells you about the new Forza Motorsport 5 challenge that involves playing online matches. You both decide that sounds like fun and that they will set up the online party. They launch Forza Motorsport 5, find the right playlist for the challenge, and kick off matchmaking. You can keep rolling the Netflix while matchmaking runs. I guess this is because you can snap it in or whatever. You can then accept the match and launch right into your game. Parties, Smart Match, and the Party Scout. Those are some of the favorite features. Oops, I think I read this one again. So snap your party. Of course, we want to make it simple and easy to manage your party, invite more people, and see who is in the party chat, all without having your game go off screen. Sounds like a perfect time to use the Snap app. When you want to, the party app can be snapped right alongside the screen while you play, or if you want to, full screen. You can dismiss it and have it run in the background. There you have it. Xbox One online gameplay is always a party. Anyone can set up a party as a party scout, and when your match is ready, you'll be notified so you can easily jump into the game. And if you want to join your friends in a game, you can join their party. So, yeah, more cool stuff, and kind of explains it in a little more detail exactly how it works.
Alrighty. Well, cool. We got another cool thing is Plants vs. Zombies Garden Warfare, baby. This is something that I've been looking forward to. And we've got a release date, and it's going to be February 18th, 2014 in North America, and in Europe it'll be on February 20th. This is a Frostbite 3 shooter, which will feature 10 maps, a boss mode, 4-player co-op, and smart glass and Kinect functionality. Now, the only thing I'm glad it's coming out February 18th, that's cool, but here's the kicker, Rob. The game's going to cost $30 on Xbox 360, $40 on Xbox One.
Wait, well, how much? 40 bucks on one?
They're
How much
charging
on 360?
$10 more.
It's
$30
what, 30 and
on
40?
360, $40 on Xbox One.
Okay.
I'm not too happy about that they're taking advantage
Yeah.
of us new people. That kind of annoys me. That's not like I'm going to get anything extra. They didn't say we're going to get bonus maps or levels or anything. It's just they're going to charge us $10 more.
Yeah.
That's kind of garbage if you ask me. But I'm still going to buy the game. It looks
I
awesome.
know. Yeah.
Darn you, EA! I hate you. So, all right.
Yeah.
So, okay.
Okay. So there's a pretty sweet little montage that Xbox Wire had up and running. You gonna run this as a video?
I already
No?
answered.
Okay. Well, I didn't see it because I'm delayed.
You're delayed.
Yeah. So there's a
Guys are done.
yeah.
But yes, it's playing, Rob. Continue.
Okay. Okay. No audio in this, right?
Correct.
Okay. Yeah. So there's some cool titles on here. There's Halo. What else is on here? Watch Dogs.
It's just a video, huh? You don't have a
Yeah.
story? Oh,
Yeah. No. It's just a montage of some new titles that are coming out.
okay. Well, we
I
can-
can't say that any of it is like new stuff. It's just stuff that we've heard about. We know that's coming out.
yeah,
Watch Dogs, Quantum Break, Halo.
Division, Sunset Overdrive, Plants vs Zombies. So I'll let this play as I just wanted to put it up so you guys could see some cool stuff coming our way.
Yeah.
As we go into our next story. So I don't need to show up a screenshot of this next one, but Insomniac Sunset Overdrive is set as pinned for 2014. It's got a release window. So all they're saying is it's a blurb is a fresh 2014 release window for Insomniac's shooter Sunset Overdrive. Insomniac didn't date the Microsoft published game when it was announced at E3, but it's on course for next year, according to Microsoft. So, again, maybe this will be something that will probably... I wouldn't be surprised to see this one on December 7th announced at the VGX, possibly Sunset Overdrive, because it's one we already know about. So I can see them giving us a release date and some more information on this game. So
Mhm.
that'll probably happen. So we'll let you know.
Okay. Then on Friday, November 22nd, which was the release of the Xbox One, as I'm sure everybody already knows, there's a big question in some people's minds as to how the Xbox One was going to fare with the PS4, which came out a couple days earlier. And we are happy to hear, at least I'm happy to hear, that Microsoft has announced that the Xbox One has sold more than 1 million units. Well, I guess they've sold 1 million units since then. I'm sure they sold more. So
I think the story was more than 1 million.
yeah,
Because Sony said they sold 1 million. So Microsoft
in 24
came out-
hours.
Microsoft said they sold more than 1 million.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, so there's a quote from Youssef Mehdi where he says, "We are humbled and grateful for the excitement of Xbox fans around the world. Seeing thousands of excited fans lined up to get their Xbox One and their love for gaming was truly a special moment for everyone on the Xbox team. We're working hard to create more Xbox One consoles and look forward to fulfilling holiday gift wishes this season." So these sales exceed the 360's launch, and they set a new record for the whole Xbox branch. And like Mark had said, the week prior, Sony had revealed that the PS4 had sold similarly with 1 million in 24 hours. And then these are some pretty sweet stats that they posted, I guess, through the magic of Xbox Live. They're able to pull stats on all the games. And in the last 24 hours, which I believe is the first 24 hours, players have driven 3.6 million miles in Forza. They've killed 60 million zombies in Dead Rising 3. And they've pulled off 7.1 million combos in Killer Instinct. and slaughtered 8.5 million Rise enemies. Wow,
that's crazy.
Yeah, it's interesting that they're able to count all that. Just the metrics that they're able to pull. So yeah, that's some pretty cool numbers, and I'm glad to see that the Xbox One has done well. Just because there was so much negativity for months, and I'm glad that it wasn't. It didn't wind up being as the naysayers had said.
Cool.
So that's it.
All right, so that wraps up our topics. We're going to go ahead and jump into our community topics and then new releases, and then that'll be the end of our show this week. We got a bunch of things, Rob. We'll just go back and forth here.
Sure.
So what I did, well, first of all, if you want to join the community, we're on Facebook. Just go to Facebook and look for This Xbox Life, all one word, and you will find our group. You can email us, contact@thisxboxlife.com. Follow our Twitter. Our Twitter will announce when we are going live on our stream on Twitch. So it's twitter.com/thisxboxlife. And, there you go. So we're going to hit, what I did is I posted a question and it said, tell us your thoughts, your thoughts of the Xbox One so far. So I'll go ahead and take this first one, and then we'll just go back and forth, Rob, reading
Sure.
these. So Ron came in and said pros. He liked the voice commands work surprisingly well.
Yep.
Considering I'm not a native English speaker.
Oh wow.
The interface is. Oops, hold on. I'm rewinding my video here. Interface is snappy. Apps load pretty fast. The games I have, Rise, FIFA 14, Assassin's Creed 4, work fine and look pretty good. The one is extremely quiet.
Oh yes.
Yeah, the other day when I was loading or installing a game, I was sitting here, had nothing on, and I couldn't even hear it. I was like, wow, that drive's spinning, and I don't hear anything, so that's cool. His cons are the visual improvement over the 360 is not as big as you'd expect. I would say yes and no. I think for the most part, a lot of stuff we're seeing you can see on 360. However, you cannot have that many zombies on the screen like you can have in Dead Rising 3. They could never do that on the 360. The Rise has so many guys on the screen.
Yeah.
And he's got Rise. FIFA 14, yeah, I thought it looked amazing, but I don't know what FIFA 13 looks like. So that I can see where that one maybe is not a big jump. I don't know how much more they can jump on it though. Assassin's Creed 4, that probably, that one was more of a, we made it on the 360 and it's been upgraded. So the only true game he's got to compare is Rise. And I say, look at the particle effects. Look at the, when the Xbox One tour that Bo and I were at, when he's walking into the arena, you can see all this. Stop listening. My Xbox just did something. Oh, it switched over to TV. So it's. I guess I'm not on twitching anymore. I'm watching some Spanish news channel now. Habla Arizona, sí. So, but anyways, just like the dust and stuff
Nice.
in the air and the I think the visuals on Rise look really fantastic. But again, yeah, 360 at this point looks really good as well. But look where the 360 started and where it ended. And if the Xbox One is starting where the 360 ended, oh my goodness, where's the Xbox One gonna be at?
Oh, for sure.
In 5 years from now, it's gonna be phenomenal. I mean, the things will look so much better than they do now. So, but no, I think I can agree with that. That the visuals are, they're not a drastic improvement, but there's more things that they've done with it. Mainly with how many people are online and or on the screen at once.
Oh yeah. It kind of reminds me of the days when you would have, I don't know, let's say like a 5-year-old video card in your computer, and then you put in the latest one. Now you're using like a whole new DirectX or whatnot.
Yeah.
And you load up some of your games, and it's different, but it's not shockingly different.
Right.
But that's just because the games don't necessarily use all of the new features at the moment. For the 360, it's amazing that they're able to pull off those graphics with the hardware as it is. Because,
Right.
you look at some of those like Battlefield 4, for example, or even Assassin's Creed. It looks amazing. It looks amazing on the 360. And it looks amazing on the Xbox One as well.
Yeah.
And just the programmers are able to work so much magic on a 8-year-old system that difference isn't as much. But once these titles start being coded natively for the Xbox One, I feel that it's going to be leaps and bounds.
Other colony at games load very
Yeah.
slowly. Wait times are over a minute are the norm.
Hmm.
I don't know. I don't really agree with that. I think my load times, I don't really see them as being any worse than what the 360 was. And these games are anywhere from twice to 5 times the size. So, but we'll see. So I mean, I'm not trying to discount his cons.
Right.
So Ron, please don't think I'm trying to say you're wrong. I'm not. I'm just, I definitely agree with your pros. I'm not necessarily agreeing with your cons. Sort of not. So, but I'm not trying to say you're wrong. So, just giving our opinions. And then lastly, he says none of the launch titles are real system sellers. All the big titles score no more than 8 to 8.5 in his opinion. Yeah, it would be nice. I would agree that they don't really have I don't think Rise is a system seller. I think Dead Rising 3
No.
is probably the closest one that comes to a system seller. I don't think Forza's going to do it. I think anybody that liked Forza probably already had an Xbox and was going to get an Xbox One. Titanfall is a system seller. And if they would have had Titanfall coming out as at a launch title, I think you would have seen probably less PS4s purchased. I think more people would have probably taken the extra $100 hit for Kinect and then bought Titanfall. But I think you will see a huge surge in Xbox One sales come March when Titanfall hits. So I agree. There's not really a system seller. So I'm with him on that. Good
Okay.
list there, Ron. Very good.
Yeah. And next one is from Chris. The pros that Chris has are games look fantastic. The lighting and background scenery effects in Rise and FIFA are beautiful to look at, and the facial animations look like a CGI movie. And I would really agree with that. There was like right in the beginning of Rise, it's got kind of like a little cinematic where I guess the Emperor Augustus, whatever his name was, is just kind of like running around and he's screaming at the people. And by the way, so this is set in like Roman times, of course, right?
Yes, it is.
So why does the Emperor speak with a British accent? Shouldn't he have like an Italian accent? There's just one thing I noticed. Anyway, but so it's got that
It's
like
made by Crytek. they're in Europe. Well, they're in
Yeah.
the UK, right?
aren't they? No, are they?
All right, now you're gonna
I thought
make
they were
me-
like in Poland or something. Anyway, so
Well, they're not. I guarantee they're not in Italy.
yeah, that's true.
They are
So
founded in Frankfurt, Germany.
okay,
So they have 8 studios: Kiev, Budapest, Nottingham, Sofia, Seoul, Shanghai, Istanbul, and
yeah,
Austin.
they're all over.
Not a one in Italy.
Okay.
So good point.
So there's that cinematic in the beginning where this dude's like running around, and then the cinematic just basically like melds into the gameplay, and I was sitting there kind of like, am I supposed to be playing? Okay, my guy's fighting, I'm hitting buttons, I don't see him. Oh, okay, there it goes. I mean, it was just amazing how it's got such a fluid movie CGI type of semblance just in the gameplay itself. Anyway, next Chris has the voice command system is really cool and has picked up everything I have asked it to do. The Kinect code reader is possibly the best invention ever. When you buy everything limited or collector's edition, sometimes you have like 8 codes to enter, and now that takes 1 minute instead of a half hour. Now moving on to the cons. If you're not a fan of military shooters, the range of launch titles is really poor. I've got Rise and FIFA, and then Dead Rising coming at. Stop moving your thing around. Stop clicking in the text, man. You're blocking what I can read. So
It's like, what are you talking about?
I'm talking to you. You're like clicking through, and it says like where you're editing in the show notes, and it like blocks the.
Now I'm just gonna keep doing it. I'm gonna just keep highlighting it.
Stop it. And so he's got Rise, FIFA, and Dead Rising 3 coming at Christmas. Other than that, I honestly can't tell you the next game I'm going to buy. And when I think back when I bought my 360, I got Halo 3 console edition, Gears of War, Overlord, Lord of the Rings, and WWE all on the day I bought the console. I think some more AAA titles would have been good for people who do not play COD or Battlefield. Then
Yeah, but he bought his console after like this. He didn't buy the 360 on launch day.
that wasn't yeah.
That's my only thing there. You can't really compare a launch day to buying your console in mid-cycle, because buying the
Yeah.
Halo 3 console edition, then that tells me you didn't buy it. You weren't a day one adopter of 360. But I thought there was a pretty decent mix of games for a launch. I mean, we do have FIFA, NFL. There's NBA. There's two basketball games, a football game, a soccer game. There is. I'm trying to think of what else. I'm gonna have to pull them up. What was our list last week? But there's dance. There's a dancing game.
Right.
So I think, I don't know. I guess it'd be nice to have like an RPG or something. I think we'll probably be getting a wrestling game here pretty soon. Whoops, and my video stopped. Because it was in the video we're running right now. There was some title coming up. So I think we'll get them pretty quick. Watch Dogs is coming out as well. So I think there's a new Fable game coming.
Yeah, there's a lot of stuff on the horizon for sure.
Yeah, I think the launch window is until March or April of next year.
Yeah.
And then we'll have Quantum Break hopefully by then.
Yep.
But I don't know if that's going to be classified as a shooter. We don't really know what that game's going to be. So, but it's tough. I mean, especially on a launch time, it takes developers time to build and plan. So I think they had a pretty good actually launch. If you look at PS4, I would say they were a little weaker. I thought the Xbox One had a pretty strong lineup, but yeah. Then again, what I'm saying is I'm looking at it. I've got Call of Duty, Battlefield. Those are shooters. Those are out.
Yep.
Dead Rising is not a shooter, but it is a killing hack and slash game like Rise is. So I can see what he's saying. There is quite a few of those. So, but there is Crimson Dragon and Loco Cycle for like kind of like arcade games, if you will. So.
Yep. And I have to agree to some extent with this because I really struggled initially trying to figure out what I was going to get. And that was largely because I can't say any of the games are just absolute, I got to get it. You know what I mean?
See, I wanted Forza. I wanted Call of Duty. I wanted Rise. I wanted Dead Rising 3. I wanted Watch Dogs. It was supposed to be out.
Battlefield and Ghosts came out earlier though, so
yeah. I mean, they're not.
It's.
But you can still get them for for the one. I mean, they weren't built for the one, but so. Yeah, I guess it all just depends on your taste.
Yeah, it's just that those titles have been out for a while now, and it's not like I got to get the Xbox One because I have to have this game.
Right.
I mean, the only one wasn't Rise like the only exclusive. The rest are all like multiplayer,
Dead Rising 3,
platform.
Dead Rising 3, Rise, Forza Motorsport. Those are the only way you can play those are on Xbox One.
True.
What else? I'm sure there's a couple other. I mean, Loco Cycle and Crimson Dragon are Xbox One only.
Killer Instinct.
Killer Instinct
Yeah.
is Xbox One only. So they are out there, but yeah, all the sports games are cross-platform, so you could get those on 360. So
The shooters.
yeah, I guess if you put it and look at it that way, I see his point.
Yeah.
So
So anyway, it goes on. Both FIFA and Rise contain microtransactions, and I presume all the other launch titles do as well. This is a really bad way for the industry to be heading, especially when in Rise the booster packs are totally random. What they actually give you. When I play a game, I want to be able to earn all the best gear playing through that game, not having to spend extra cash to get the best weapons or armor, and I'm dreading this happening for Dragon Age or Witcher 3. And that's it.
So Sand came on and says Xbox on command seems to be the only voice command that doesn't respond. Still haven't been able to get it to work at all. All the other commands work about flawlessly 8 of 10 times. Lack of real day one releases, although watching some of the video clips from the rest of the community will cause me to go broke tomorrow laughing out loud. I picked up Rise and Forza, both look amazing on the Xbox One. Getting the Xbox on not working, I know you've got to go in and actually turn that ability on. I'm looking in our chat window. Somebody actually was saying in our chat window somewhere, I was seeing them tell someone how to do it. I'm trying to find it. Go into your settings, your TV One Guide setup, and then power settings, and then wake up Xbox saying Xbox on. So it's in your settings, TV One Guide setup, and then power settings. That's where it's at. So it's not on by default. You need to go turn that on. So make sure you do that. That will resolve your issues because it wasn't working for me until I did it. So, so there's another one for lack of real day one releases. So there we go.
Okay. Henley wrote in, I like everything so far. All games and apps download really fast. Dead Rising is awesome. I can't wait to play more Battlefield 4. I do not like the shoulder buttons on the controller. Okay.
Mark writes in, not me, a different Mark. Says, love the one so far, but I have a few annoyances with it. I was playing Dead Rising 3 and someone joined me, which was great. It crashed back to the home screen when we went into the next chapter. I wanted to message the other player to add him as a preferred player, but I couldn't find the recent player list. Forza Drivatar is great, even though I'm on a career mode. It's nice to think I'm racing against friends and seeing their names fly past me. Game clips are great too. I can get a good idea from watching a game if I'm going to like it or not, so hopefully I may save some money. Anyway, thank you for podcasting. Over the years, it's nice to listen to people who see the brand for its good and bad points, rather than just total fanboy like a lot of other podcasts. Here's to the next many years of this Xbox Live podcast. Yeah!
All right. Yeah.
Woo!
Yeah, buddy.
I think we just found our winner of the Xbox One. No, it's
our second one.
yeah. I did want to say the Drivatars. I'm finding those annoying, dude. I'm playing, and instead of the AI ramming into me, it's like Kristoff is running into me, or Elite E-Dog or something, and I'm getting mad at these guys. And I feel myself getting mad at those guys, and it's not them. You know what I mean? So, and I even got a message today, or was it yesterday? I think it was yesterday. I got messages. Same thing. Every time I go into a turn, your Drivatar rams into me. And I'm like, I said, I'm having the same problem. I said, but in his situation, it's probably true. I tend to, when I'm playing, I tend to smash into people in the turns. That's how I get past the AI.
Nice.
So it's probably pretty accurate there, but I'm finding it annoying because I'm getting upset with like people on my friends list.
So basically what I'm hearing you say is that a lot of people in our community need to go to driving school.
Starting with me. I'll be the first to go.
All right.
All right.
All right. So Rob writes in, again, not me. So last one Mark read, and was it Mark? Now it's Rob. So this is the first time I have bought a console on release. And actually, this was the first time for myself as well.
Same here.
Yeah,
Yep.
I've always waited. So anyway, Rob continues, goes, and I was very nervous about the amount of money that I was putting into it, especially after the issues that were getting reported with the PS4 release. But this has been a great experience. Dead Rising 3 and Rise have been so much fun. Dead Rising 3 is so overwhelming in terms of the amount that it is in the game. Of course, thousands of zombies. But the fact that you can walk into just about any building without loading times is very impressive. It's an absolute blast in co-op as well. Initially, I thought the multiplayer was broken, but has since learned that it is just smarter and seamless. There have been server issues, but not that many to be a problem. The only thing I have a real issue with is the new friends list. I find it horrible to use, but that has been the only real issue I've encountered. I'm sure it'll get better over time. A couple of times the console has not responded properly, but a hard reboot has always sorted that out. In the coming months and years, there's something for us to look forward to, which with games like Watch Dogs, Quantum Break, The Division, Destiny, Witcher 3, and of course Titanfall, there's a lot to look forward to. For me, gaming has become fun again. Yeah, very cool.
All right, next one is from Jesus. He says it's fast. I mean, as fast as heck from startup. The dashboard is up quickly, and the fact that it can turn on your TV as well is a plus. The ability to switch from a game to an app and then back to the game, then picking up right where you left off, it's crazy, awesome, and I'm in love with it. I never thought I would have used it as much as I do. The visuals in Rise are amazing. It looks beautiful. The story is good as well. Dead Rising 3 is tons of fun. All the things you can do is crazy, and the only load time is when you start and when you die to restart. It is the first Dead Rising game I like. Then Battlefield. The leaning when shooting and head tracking when in vehicles is pretty cool, as well as the voice commands. I'm having trouble with joining Conquest matches, so hopefully that's fixed soon. The voice commands in the general on the Xbox One work pretty good, with the occasional hiccup here and there, specifically if you speak too fast to it. The QR code reader works great, no more typing in those 25 character codes. I have to say the switching between apps in the game is a feature Xbox has needed for a very long time, and I'm glad that the Xbox One offers it and that it works.
Absolutely. John writes in, love it so far. Really different than Xbox 360. I'd love to see the recent players list come back and voice messaging. Other than that, I think I'm okay with all the changes. Kinect's voice commands work great. I figured out when you say Xbox on, you have to wait like 3 seconds. It's not immediate. All in all, it's money well spent.
All right. And the last one is from Dave. He says, if I am not too late to comment, I am loving the interface so far. Quick setup, only took 5 minutes to download the update. I was online and downloading apps and games quickly. Used the NFL app in snap mode and watched it update every time my fantasy score changed. It was pretty neat. I switched to scoreboard and it worked really well. I have my cable box from Comcast through it and have used voice commands to switch channels and raise the volume. Played Ghost with no issues connecting to servers. Watched Netflix, Hulu, and Amazon streamed beautifully. Killer Instinct is fun, just not good at it yet. Only turned off the Xbox once. Excuse me. Only turned off the Xbox once since turning it on. Voice command worked well. TV seems normal. The only down so far is the lineup, as others have said. I wish there was a full functioning Kinect game for the family. Just Dance is good, but not going to grab that yet. The only multiplayer game for 4 players I found was Power Star Golf. We have played that more than anything else. Reminds me of when 3 or 4 of us would play Mario Golf or Hot Shots. Wish there were more true multiplayer games, but I know they'll be coming. So I guess the community spoke, and I guess I was definitely wrong. The feeling does seem to be that there's not enough. The lineup is a bit weak. So I forgot about Power Star Golf. I've actually heard good things about that, and I keep forgetting that that's out there. But cool. I thank everybody for your comments. I'm glad that I'm just so glad, dude. We had good hardware. We've got a good service. Everything went really smooth, and everybody's having a great time. So excellent to hear. Um, Thumbs up.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Xbox One, baby. So let's go ahead and move into our releases, Rob. Why don't you tell us what we have?
Yeah, one thing I want to mention about going to sites, in particular like IGN and all that, and so forth, which is what we do to pull up some of these upcoming releases. Is it's really odd to have two Xboxes now. Well,
Yes.
I mean, there was originally Xbox and the 360. Now Xbox One is up there. It's just so noticeable. Like, whoa! It's like, hey, Xbox One is there. Anyway, so this coming week we have just a couple things that are coming out for the 360. We have Air Conflicts Vietnam and the Halo Origins bundle. And for Xbox One, we have nothing.
It's a big failure, man. Already 1 weekend, no games. I guess we just bought a brick.
That's right.
It's because there's nothing, because so many things came out last week.
Oh,
I'm not even sure when the next game comes out. I should look that. But while I'm looking that up, Rob, tell me, where can they buy these games?
Absolutely. Make sure to use our affiliate link, which you can find at www.thisxboxlife.com/Amazon. And there's also a link, of course, on the homepage of This Xbox Life. So every purchase that you make, we just get a small portion of. You don't pay any more or any less, unfortunately, than you would normally. It's just that the show gets a little bit of an affiliate fee for that. So help the show, and we'll give back to the community with that money.
Wow, Rob, guess what?
What's that, my friend?
According to GameStop,
Oh, yeah. I know what you're talking about here.
the next Xbox One game is Plants vs. Zombies Garden Warfare, which comes out February 18th.
Yeah. I don't think this can't be complete.
That can't be right. And
No.
there's got to be stuff that's coming to the games. See, what do you call it? The game store, I guess. There's got to be stuff coming online that's gonna happen here before then.
Yeah.
We can't have. I mean, but you know what? You look at PS4; it's the same thing. They got February 25th as the next game title.
Yeah. These can't
you
be
look at-
correct.
Yeah,
Because
you look at
Peggle's
these,
coming out
there's
next
only a
month.
few. Oh, that's
Peggle's
right,
not
Peggle
in
2,
there.
baby.
Yeah. So the stuff's not 100%.
Yeah, it's this, and you look at this; it's only got like 8 things for all of next year. So I mean, those we can't even go off these. So we'll just have to see
This-
what happens.
Because you know what it might even be is, I mean, the console came out on Friday, so that was the first day. Then immediately we went into a weekend. So, whoever updates these things, they probably won't get moving on updating these lists until this coming week, or maybe
Yeah.
even like who knows.
We need to find out when the next games are coming, but we'll be seeing stuff here. I would expect more stuff. Like I said, Peggle 2's coming out, so what more do you need? Peggle 2, baby.
Oh yeah, and there's that other one.
We don't know how
it's
much
the
Peggle
Brothers
2 is
game.
yet.
Like the
Ooh,
Brothers game is coming out. Then there's
Max,
that.
the Curse of Brotherhood. Oh,
Yeah.
Can't wait.
There's that, and there's that one that they demoed. I don't know if it was the reveal or E3, where it was like that top-down, like rogue, like game. Rise? No, not Rise. I forget what its name was.
Cave, right?
No, that doesn't sound right either.
I thought there was something with cave or beneath, or it was like
Yeah, something like that.
it
Yeah,
was like under the ice or something. That was something you were talking about, but
yeah. So
but
there's
there'll
a
be
couple of
stuff.
things. Yeah.
So, all right. Well, I think it's time to wrap up. We've been going on for a long time. So, use our affiliate link to purchase all your Christmas shopping. All the holiday shopping there at thisxboxlife.com/Amazon to help support the show. And if you listen to us on iTunes, please rate us 5 stars. And with that, I am Mark, aka Wingman709, taking off.
I'm Rob, also known as Presar. Thanks for listening, everybody. We'll catch you all next week.